Hi Zoidies, and welcome back to another video on Plannerzoid. So today I have another crafty video for you guys. HTVRONT did send me one more additional machine that they wanted me to review. So today I'll be reviewing the Auto Heat Press 2. This is their newest updated version of the machine. They do have an older version as well, but they sent me the newest version. So let's jump right into it. If my voice sounds terrible, I think I'm getting under the weather. Like, I feel horrible, okay? A new addition compared to the old machine is that it has a screen that can move around and flip out. Also, this machine has a plate that can slide out, which I really like. Now, I will say I have a couple of qualms with this machine, okay? But I will say that I love that the plate can slide out. So compared to how I used to try to make t-shirts and stuff, this machine will be a lot easier than just using a Cricut Easy Press iron. So this machine comes with the iron itself, and then it comes with this butcher paper. I will say one thing I didn't like is that it didn't come with any additional heat supplies. So you just get the butcher paper, electric instructions, not electric, y'all, digital instructions, and then the AutoPress. That's it. You don't get any like heat tape or heat gloves or anything, which I kind of wish they could have like at least included some heat tape in the packaging, because this could be somebody's first time. But luckily I'm a seasoned crafter. Now today I'm going to be making a t-shirt. My friend's birthday recently passed, so I want to make her a cute little simple t-shirt, and I thought it would be perfect to test it out on this machine, because this machine can make a bunch of different items since it is, big. And that's another qualm of mine. The machine, y'all, is so heavy. It is really, really heavy. Like, my husband had to help me get it on the desk. So that's something to keep in mind. The machine is heavy. It comes in multiple colors. You can get white, blue, or lavender, like I got the lavender. And you can make a lot of materials on this machine. So let's go ahead and make this t-shirt. So after you plug up and power on the machine, you see all of these numbers on the screen. So of course, one of the numbers is the temperature. So right now the machine is preheating. The other one is the pressure, and then the other one is like the time that you want it to heat up and press on your design. So I will say, when I was watching other people's videos to get ideas, some people had a guide on their machine. I did not have a guide on mine. It's supposed to be on the front, I guess, but I decided to print out the instructions. So that makes it a lot easier to keep track of versus having to keep going back to the digital instructions. I'm always printing out my instructions because I don't want to keep running back to the computer or trying to read my phone. I want the instructions right there next to me. So while the machine is preheating, I do want to take the time to go over what each of these buttons mean, because there are a lot of buttons on the machine. But luckily, I did not have to worry about all of these buttons. So of course you have your power button, and then you have your time, you have your pressure, you have your temperature, and then you have what mode you want to set it on. And then you have the custom, you can do customs. And then you have where you can increase and decrease. And then you have the auto button, and of course the button to press it. So I did not change any of the pressure, because you can make the pressure heavier if you need to, so the machine can press harder. But honestly, I just followed the instructions verbatim, and I did not have to change the pressure. I just had to do the correct temperature and the correct time. You can do a manual or auto setting, but I decided to just leave it the way it is, which is auto. And here I'm just adjusting the temperature on the machine. So since I am doing a t-shirt per the instructions, I'll be doing 300 degrees, I think Fahrenheit, and then I'll be doing 15 seconds. So that's actually really fast. That's not long at all. But it could be fast because I'm not the one that's actually holding the iron. I'm used to holding like a Cricut Easy Press and having to hold it down. And sometimes I feel like it takes forever. But I just followed the instructions with 300 degrees, 15 seconds. So I also had to bring some of my own accessories, of course, because I want to protect my work surface. So I am using a Cricut heat press mat. That's where I'll be sitting my t-shirt on so I can put my design on it properly. Also, it's great for when it's done heating and you want to take it out the machine and set it out to cool. You can set it back on there, but because that machine has that pull-out plate, which I absolutely love, you can just leave it on the machine. I'll be using this really beautiful design that I saw in Design Studio because it reminds me of my best friend's hair. She just has voluminous, beautiful, wavy hair, and she just recently cut it too, y'all, for her birthday. But I wanted to do this design because it has stars, it's celestial, she liked the galaxy, so I thought it'd be fun to use this design. I'm also using like a t-shirt measuring thing that I bought a long time ago to help me center the design on the shirts, and I do like it. I think it's pretty helpful. Is it perfect? No, but I think it does a pretty decent job with getting the job done. That's all it needed to do anyway. So for this quick demo, I just wanted to try this design on a shirt. And this is the Cricut glitter vinyl. So glitter vinyl is a little more thicker than the regular vinyl. So I thought this would be a good challenge to try on the machine. I'm also using the Cricut heat tape because, like I mentioned before, heat tape does not come with the machine. I wish they could have included some heat resistant tape because you never know, it could be somebody first time doing it and they may not really know. So all the materials I think should be there. But that's the kind of tape I'm using. I'm using heat resistant tape, and you want to make sure that you use heat resistant tape. Now the vinyl transfer sheet is already sticky, so that probably could have sufficed, but I do like adding tape around the edges just to further secure the design on the shirt so that it's not sliding around, because that's what I'm used to dealing with when I have to use the easy press and hold it manually. But with this machine, I should not have to worry about that at all. So I'm just going to secure it just in case. Now we can use the slat out heat plate, which is honestly my favorite part of this machine. I love that the heat plate can slide out so I don't burn myself. But we would use the slat out heat plate. We will go ahead and set our t-shirt and design on there, center it the best that you can. Make sure the shirt is not wrinkled, make sure it's straightened out, and then you will put your butcher paper on top. Make sure you use that brown butcher paper that come with it. I don't know if it makes a difference other than using, any other butcher paper, but I do like the way this brown butcher paper feels. So I would definitely make sure I use this for this machine for sure. So after you put your t-shirt, you place the butcher paper on top. I didn't know which way to place it. And then you slide the plate back in and you press the R button on the machine, and that starts the heat process of the machine. Isn't that fancy, y'all? Look how it's just sitting there, just fancy. Okay, okay. Now, I don't think you necessarily need them, so that's probably why I didn't come with these, but I like to have heat resistant gloves on hand anytime I use any kind of heat machine because you just never know. The design will be hot as soon as it's finished, obviously. And can I be honest? It probably was fine because I followed the instructions verbatim, but due to my insecurity, because I'm used to having to hold and press manually on my own, right? Without a fancy machine. So I decided to do it one more time. I turned that 15 seconds to 30 seconds because I really wanted to make sure that that glitter vinyl was on that shirt. And the time goes by so fast, probably because I'm not holding it. Like, this is real time. It go by so fast, and now the machine is already ready. So I really do like that. The speed is fast, which means the heat must really be hot. You will go ahead and remove your butcher paper. Then you'll go ahead and slide the heat plate back out. And y'all, I be insecure. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to iron-on designs, I'm insecure. So when I slid the heat plate out, I had to just take a little peek and make sure. I just had to make sure. I like to lift the corner and make sure, like, okay, it's on the shirt, which luckily it was on the shirt. It did look good, but I was worried. I have to make sure. So now let's go ahead and fully peel off the transfer once it's cooled. So the transfer came off with no issues, no lifting. And can I say, this design is so pretty. It looks really nice. Like, the video does not justify it. The glitter in person is really, really pretty. So I am happy with how it came out. And I do think that my friend will absolutely love her shirt. I have to do some finishing touches, which I'll do off camera because, like I said, I wasn't feeling well. But I really wanted to show you guys this demo because I thought it would be fun to do. So when I say the glitter does not justify, it is so pretty. I am proud that it was able to work the first time with no issues. I hope everybody enjoyed this quick demo. This machine is definitely easy to use. Instructions are easy to follow. I will say the machine is extremely heavy, so keep that in mind if you're getting it in the mail. And also keep in mind it does not come with like heat resistant tape or heat gloves or anything, but it does come with the butcher paper, the heat pad, and the heat plate. So I will say overall, I love this machine and I do recommend it. Thanks for watching.